What is going on, Top Shot people? This is Eric back with another video. My Top Shot name is Nifty Sports. That's NFTY Sports. I'm super excited to bring you this video today. There's a lot of news going on Top Shot right now and a lot to be excited about. In this video, we're going to really quickly go over the new WNBA drop that's coming on Friday, which is going to be crazy. They've laid out a whole awesome roadmap for the whole WNBA collection that it's super important to know about if you're interested in collecting these moments or any moments on NBA Top Shot in general, and I'll tell you why in this video. In addition to that, right after that, I'm going to rip my reward 2021 playoff pack to see what we get because I got it yesterday and I cannot wait to open it. Super excited about doing that because I completed the showcase. And then finally, the whole point of this channel is to help new and rare collectors build their collection in the best way possible. So this video, I have some content that's going to be valuable for new collectors. Someone reached out to me on Twitter in my DMs and they said, "Hey, Eric, do you have any advice? I just got onto Top Shot last week and my budget to get started is about $900. So I'm going to be going over just some real high level stuff of what I would be doing if I was starting with about $1,000 budget right now. There's a lot of good nuggets in there. So for you new collectors that are just watching this video, I would assume that the same concepts that I say here are going to last over time. So whether you're watching the video now here on August 25th, or you're watching it a month from now, the same concepts are going to apply as to how I would start my collection. So stick around for that. If you want the content, if you just want to see me rip the pack, then go ahead and forward to the pack. Make sure you subscribe if you're brand new and like and comment this video. Let me know what you think. I appreciate the support and let's jump right into it here. So just this morning, WNBA Pack Drop came out as of Friday. So on Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific, there is going to be the very first WNBA pack, which is very, very exciting news. You know, whether or not you follow the NBA, whether or not you know a lot of their players, it's definitely going to have an impact on the market. I'm curious as to what your thoughts are. Personally, I don't think it's going to affect too much what's going on in the NBA Top Shot marketplace, but I do think it's going to be bringing in some new users and getting a lot of people excited for these current upcoming pack drops. So let me know what you think about what it's going to do to the whole entire market. Obviously, there's always people that liquidate Dapper to get into pack drops, and they have laid out quite a few here. If you click on the banner on the homepage, it'll take you to this article with a lot of details. And you all, it's so important to know what the roadmap for any new release on Top Shot is. They do such a good job of laying it out here. So I wanted to point out a few highlights for you. This is going to be, so there's been 25 years of the WNBA, which is amazingly historic. They're going to do a tribute to the past 25 years, okay, with a couple of different pack drops running up on the last month of the WNBA season. So if you go through the gritty details of the article here, Friday is when the pack drop. It'll be at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That will be the general queue. There is information on here about how there will be a priority queue at 9 a.m. So in order to be in that priority queue, it says you'll be guaranteed to get a pack if you're in the priority queue. So if you're in the priority queue, that's amazing. To access the priority queue, you need an Aja Wilson moment. It's getting airdropped to some new collectors and WNBA fans today. So if you are one of the people that falls in that category, make sure you check your account. They will also be available on the marketplace once the marketplace reopens today. So if you want that first common WNBA pack, you may want to pick up one of those moments today in the marketplace. I'm not sure whether or not I'll be doing it yet. I don't know what the pricing on it is. I may just try to hit the general queue because there's 50,000 packs. And I do expect that there's going to be a lot more than 50,000 people trying to get this pack. So the chances of getting one in the general queue, I don't know, maybe 1 in 5, or so, maybe 250,000 people in the queue. I really don't know at this point, but if I had to take a stab at it, that's probably what it would be. So the packs are going to be $9 in that general queue. And what's important to look at is what else is on the way. Okay. The WNBA Showcase Challenge is hitting the site on Friday. So you'll need to add 1 fandom WNBA moment and 4 common WNBA moments to the showcase after the drop. So within that drop, there are going to be, I want to say they said, okay, here we go. 25 different moments from stars on all 12 WNBA teams with 3 moments per pack. So if you get a pack, all you have to do is get a couple more moments, 1 more fandom moment of the WNBA, and then 1 more, regular moment of the WNBA. You complete the showcase, and then you'll get a challenge reward moment. Okay. And that is going to be this first scoring moment dropped into your account as a reward. Okay. Another note to look at here is for people who are familiar with the way that Top Shot works, there's not going to be any challenges, traditional challenges. So it's not going to be buy these, certain moments, hold them in your account, and then you'll get this moment reward. What it's going to be is going to be an option of multiple different moments that you create a showcase with, and then it gets airdropped into your account. So make sure you know that. What else is on the way here? This is also a huge important section at the bottom. So make sure you read the whole article. What they're doing is they're doing this common drop, then they're doing a rare drop. Okay. A rare drop bursting with history of Hall of Famers. And this is going to be moments over the past 25 years of the WNBA. That's one that I'm definitely interested in taking a look at. And then they're going to do a second common pack drop, and then they're going to wrap it up with a legendary drop. So that's obviously going to be the most sought after. It's going to be awesome to have those moments. They're huge moments in history of the WNBA, sports, Top Shot, all the above. So I'm definitely looking into those rare and legendary drops. And we'll see, we'll see what comes out of them. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any thoughts on how it's going to affect the entire Top Shot market. Let me know if you're going after the WNBA moments, whether it's the common, rare, or legendary tier. And it's something to be excited about and look forward to. Now I will jump and rip into the pack. Remember, after I rip this pack, I'm going to talk about tips for new Top Shot collectors and what I would do with my first $1,000 on Top Shot. So let's go ahead and rip this playoff pack here. I got this as a reward for my quest of building out the all NBA team. It's just got dropped into the account yesterday. There was 10,000 people who got this. So I was one of 10,000 who is able to rip a common pack. I'm hoping for a LeBron or a KD or a Giannis. Let me see what the top moments that I can get on this are. And let me see here. We'll go right here. Feel free to fast forward through this part if you want to get to the Top Shot tips on how I would build out my collection as a beginning Top Shot collector. So I'm just going to go to the marketplace real quick, and I'm going to search for the common playoff pack 2021 NBA playoffs common. I'll filter it by lowest ask descending, which shows the highest price moments from the beginning. These are all challenge reward moments. LeBron would obviously be my #1 moment that I want. It's going for $150. These are all challenge rewards. Let me see here. Loading more moments. Then you get a bunch of challenge reward moments. Then the next one you got is KD. It's a $60 moment. I already have that one, but I would love another one. And you get a bunch of challenges. You get a Luka, you get a Giannis, more KD. So LeBron, KD, Luka, Giannis is what I'm hoping for in this pack. We will see what I get. I'm ready to rip it open. Let's go. All right, I think they're all common moments. So I'm just gonna go left to right here and let's see what we get. Common 5186, Marcus Smart, 5816. Let's see what we got here. Out of 12K. Ooh, okay. I like that. He's an exciting player. This is a really cool play. Assist to Tristan Thompson. What a play. I love that. All right, next. Oh, that was the playoff moment. Let's go. Okay. I like it. So no LeBron, no Luka. Let's see what else we get in this pack. Landry Shamet. Brooklyn Nets hits the three. Off a pass from Kyrie in transition. Dope. Out of 40K, 21,644. Nice. Gordon Hayward dunk. Nice dunk. 37,034 out of 40,000. All right, pretty cool moment there on the Charlotte Hornets. Sweet. You gotta love ripping and pack. Let's see how much this Marcus Smart is going for. $6. Cheap moment. So it's a cool moment. It's not going for much in the marketplace. We'll check out what the other ones are going for. Gordon Hayward. Rich's dunk. $5 for the Hayward. Landry. Probably $4 or $5. $3. So 8, 6, 5, $14 in that pack. I will probably hold it. I don't think getting $14 in Dapper is worth selling those moments right now. I'll hang on to them for a little while, see where they go. Maybe use them as a trade ticket or something like that. But anyways, it's always awesome to rip open a pack. So that was exciting. And I will move on to my tips for people starting their collection and to get this started. So I wanted to say this is that the market, as you all know, has been jumping, and going up and up and up lately. So my first piece of advice to anybody starting Top Shot right now is to don't go all in with your entire budget immediately. Okay. Like, it's a mistake that I've learned from. It's a mistake from a lot of us have learned from. So when you go in with your entire budget, then it leaves you less liquid. Then you either got to put more money out of your pocket into Top Shot, or you're kind of stuck, right? So if the market goes down, you're going to lose a lot of your account value. So that's why I would caution people as to say, if you have a $1,000 budget, I would say put 50% in to start with right now, or even just 25%, somewhere within the 25 to 50% range. You really want to learn the market and see, how it's moving at the exact time where you get started. This obviously isn't financial advice at all, but it's just what I would do personally if I was starting again, knowing everything that I know. And if it's your first time watching this video, I've been in the Top Shot game since late February. I got in during the bubble, so I learned the hard way on a lot of stuff that I'm teaching. My collection is now back up in the green. I was down about 50%. Now I'm up about 30%. So here's my tips on how I get started. I would say put about 25 to 50% of your budget in to start if you want to get in, but really make sure that you know what you're buying. Take some time to feel out the market. And this is what I would do. Okay. The first thing that I would want to do is I want to spread out my collection between maybe 1 to 2 to 3 rare moments, and then the rest of them common moments. You want to focus on superstars as much as possible, or young and up and coming players. So players that are liquid, players that you'll be able to sell if you want to sell, players that are likely to go up in value as they have a good start to the season next year, so that you can sell and then trade up into moments that are either more rare of that same player, of rising stars, or of superstars. So what I did, one of the things is you can go to Own the Moment NFT, otmnft.com, and I just did some filters, and I'll look at them on Top Shot too. But for the first one that I did is a $120 budget. Like I said, I really like the rares. Those are what I think are gonna go up the most and hold value over time, right? So the more rare moment that you can get, I've had more success in seeing those appreciate quicker in the marketplace, in being able to make profits off of them, and then move my collection into other moments that I really want. So I filtered $120 rare moments, and I hit the low ask button so that it's filtered. Make sure you hit the low ask button, because if you don't hit the low ask button, then it filters by appreciating percent over the past 7 days. So you want to know what the best moment that you can get for this $120 range is, what the most demand is. And it looks like right now, John Collins metallic gold is that moment. That is a pretty solid moment if you're a Hawks fan, if you know a lot about John Collins, if you're super bullish on him, right? So just going down the list here, I see a lot of people who are maybe even, superstar, rising star level that I want to take a look at. People like Joel Embiid on a throwdown, Kyrie Irving on an all-star game, young guys like Michael Bridges, Miles Turner. We got a Jaylen Brown in there. So these are all moments that you can take a look at. If you go into NBA Top Shot, you can filter it as well. So what I did right here is I typed in $120. I hit that rare button. I went from low ask descending, because that will give you the highest ask moments, right? So as you see here, 120 for Campazzo, 120 for Collins, 119 for Drew Holiday. I own that moment. I like that. I love this. And then there were 4 set. I really do. Some of them have championship badges, but some of them are guys like Trae Young who are, making their first deep finals run. So there's a lot of history in that set. I like these. I think there's a lot of value on some of the superstars in these throwdown moments. Joel Embiid for $118, right? It's not bad. So I just wanted to scroll through this high level. I don't like to tell you who to buy, all that kind of stuff, because everyone can build their collection the way they want to. I just like to give some guidance on what I would do personally. And like I said, it's people that are, starting to come up in the NBA that are already solid all-star players. And the more rare moments you can get, the better. So I would probably say my favorite moment in this category, scrolling so far, between Dylan Brooks is kind of attractive to me at a 99 price point for this MGLE. I think he could be really good next year. That is a low mint count, as you see. I think that moment is going to take a jump. Julius Randle, I think it's his first All-Star game. If it's not his first, it's his second. But if you click on that, you can see, who all wants to buy it. Let's look at this Dylan Brooks. So if you go to select and buy, it looks like the marketplace is back open as of recording this video. So if you buy this for $99, the next one is on sale for $105. So you're taking a $6 increase already on that. That's called looking at what the floor price is. So I always like looking at moments that have a weak floor, which means that if you buy this moment, you're going to get a significant increase. Obviously, that's about a little bit more than a 6% increase just on the buy. Please take note that you're also getting hit with a 5% dapper fee. So you're going to need to make a little bit more profit than that if you want to sell this thing, also taking that fee on the back end. So in order for you to make a profit on this one right here, or get out of the moment without taking a loss, it's going to need to go up to 110. And that's only about, 4 moments away. So it looks like this one is trending in the right direction, if you ask me. So yeah, those are some moments that are under $120 in the rare. The next one that I did is rares under $80, right? And if I'm looking at this right here, you can see, a couple rookie rares in there, some rising star moments, some rookie throwdowns, a throwdown with a championship badge, Drew Holiday. That is something that I definitely would heart and keep my eye on. Shoot. So if we go to Top Shot, I did the same thing. I went to the marketplace. I put in $80. I put in rare, and then I filtered from low ask descending. So again, guys like Rui Hachimura, Paul George for $80 on a throwdown. That's an all-star. That's definitely worth taking a look at. You got rookies, Isaac Okoro. You got this Rising Star set. Just a lot of good stuff that I like in this $80 range right now. I think it's a really good range to be looking at if you're brand new to Top Shot and you have about $1,000 to spend. Like, look at this. I mean, I want to look at this Drew Holiday for real because it's something that I would be interested in maybe taking a look at. It's got a championship badge. There's only 100 or 1,800 minted. Let's see what the floor looks like on this. Okay, so it's got a little bit of room. It looks like it's jumping up to 75 within the next 2 buys or so, 80. And then it kind of stays in the mid 80s. So there's definitely some upside on this one. I like the moment. It's a championship badge. I like the player. He's solid. He was so awesome in the playoffs, and the dunk is pretty cool too. So I think that was actually one of the top 100 NBA dunks for this year that they just released on their social media. So take a look at that. Next, I like challenge reward moments. Okay. And I put challenge reward moments under $50 just as kind of like a general range, because a lot of these are going to be common moments and not as rare. So what I did is I went to, again, own the moment NFT, filtered by moments, went in and hit this star challenge reward, filter, $50 price range. And there's a couple cool ones in here. The reason why I put 50 on this rather than like an 80 is because obviously the mint count is a lot higher than like the 499 or even the 2000 or 1800 that they had on the throwdown. So a Rudy Gobert playoff moment, that's cool. CP3, $48 for 3,500 mint. That's not bad, especially it's a playoff moment. It's a 3-pointer. Ayton for 43, Drew Holiday with the championship badge again for 36, John Collins 36. That is an awesome alley-oop dunk. Paul George, I believe this is his like buzzer beating halftime, half court ish 3-pointer. The cool cat Zach LaVine, if you're a Chicago fan, that's a crazy dunk. It's a windmill dunk. That's a really cool moment to own. I was an owner of the moment at one point. So just some thoughts on that. And then lastly, once you go kind of through a couple moments that you want to start building your collection with in those rares, I also like a lot of, I filtered out some superstars, right? Or some guys that are up and coming, and just go ahead and play around on the Top Shot marketplace, filter by player. I put in Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell, Draymond Green, James Harden, John Morant, Tatum, Embiid, Kyrie, Porter Jr., Obi Toppin is a rookie that I like, SGA, and Trae Young. And what I did is I just filtered their $10 moments and wanted to see what was out there, right? So a lot of you know that, have watched my channel before. There are a few 40K moments that I love from some of these guys. So I'm going to filter it by low ask descending just to see what I can get out of superstars for $10. There's a 15K Donovan Mitchell, a Devin Booker layup in the playoffs. And I think this is an NBA finals moment. So this is probably my favorite buy out of everything here under $10, to be honest. That's a playoff moment in the finals. There's only 10,500 minted. It's going for $10. I think that's a great deal. Another Donovan moment. Trae Young's 40K moment is going for $7. James Harden's 35K is going for $8. Porter Jr. $7. Draymond $7. A Tatum 35K for $7. If you didn't know that I like this moment, you can know that I have 12. I loaded up on this one at $5 per moment. Now it's $7, but Jason Tatum goes off for 60 points, career high in this game right here. That's something that I love to own. I'm probably just going to hold on to those for a really long time, just because I like that moment so much and everything that comes along with it, given that he scored 60 points in that game. So there's a John Morant 35K, John Morant 40K, Joel Embiid, 35K. Kyrie's in there. Devin Booker, another Kyrie, another Booker. Obi Toppin rookie, $5. Donovan Mitchell. Where's the other one? He got SGA for $4. Stuff like this, right? Buy a few of these. I don't know if the value will go up on these immediately, but they're just cool all-stars to own in your collection. If you're a collector, buy people who you like. There's plenty of good stuff in the $20 range too, in the $10 range. That is personally what I would do if I was starting on NBA Top Shot right now with about $1,000 budget. I would put only 25 to 50% into the market right now. I think the market, personally, I'm kind of pumping the brakes a little bit, and you always want to slowly ease into something new, get familiar with how the market works. But I definitely, would recommend getting a rare and trying to make a good buy on a rare in that, $100 range between 120 and $75, just on a solid player that you're confident in, that you like, that has some rarity to it. Try to buy it with a low floor, with a weak floor, so that the moment jumps up in value a little bit. And if we keep on seeing a rise, then maybe you can, make a profit, and really, as you learn the marketplace, trade into another moment that you like. So, like I said, again, there's plenty of good stuff in the, $30 range, $20 range, and all that kind of stuff too. But I just wanted to kind of spread out, the advice a little bit for people who are, able to go after those $100 moments, and also people who are more in that $10 moment range. So hopefully this was helpful. Let me know what you thought. My playoff pack wasn't the best. It was like a $14 pack, but hey, it's a free pack. It was fun to rip. Excited for the WNBA playoff pack that's coming. I'll definitely be in the general queue for that one. And I will keep you posted on the next video. I'm probably going to drop a couple more this week, maybe one on Friday, and then definitely one on Sunday. So again, thanks for subscribing, commenting, and liking. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.